Hey, so in this video, I'm going to be going over the top ways that you can get more high quality inbound in markets flooring leads for your flooring company. So whether you're an installer, you're, contractor, you're a flooring store, showroom, even manufacturer to that extent too, this is the video that you will need to watch if you're looking to get some new lead sources, try out some new marketing tactics within the new year 2023. So the new year is here, and so it's definitely time to look at, what is it going to take in order to scale your flooring company to the next level. So to kind of introduce myself a little bit, I run a flooring marketing agency called Globe Light Marketing. My name is Cameron Hammondtree, and so we work with dozens of flooring companies across the nation. And a lot of different states. And so a lot of the tactics and stuff I'll be showing you today is most of these we do for our clients. And so if you're a flooring company and you're looking for help in these things, I definitely would love to help you out and have a chat with you. But yeah, so hopefully this video is super informative for you in terms of, getting you some new lead sources and all that good stuff. So these are going to be the top 8 ways. And again, this list is not exhaustive. I'm sure there's definitely some other ways that I don't list on here to where you can get some more business, but these are pretty much the 8 most common ways, and I'll kind of go into which ones are most effective, which ones maybe aren't as effective. So this isn't like, a top 8 in order of importance necessarily, but I'll kind of point out, which ones I think is the best. So the first one is, let me move this out of the way here real quick, is Google Ads. Google Ads are incredibly powerful because you can pay to be number 1 within Google whenever someone searches for your keywords. So like for floor installer near me, or like hardwood floor installer refinisher, flooring store city name, whatever it is, it's these ads right here whenever someone is searching. So usually it's going to be these Google ads right here, and then these pay-per-click Google ads right here. So there's a couple different ones you can do. I'm not going to be going into detail on this video on how to do these, on how to set these up. I'll be making some more videos on that. But anyway, so yeah, I would definitely recommend you do this because you can pay to be number 1 immediately. So whenever you make a campaign and it goes live, if you do it right with the budget and bidding and everything, you are right there number 1 when someone is searching. And so this is where 95% at least of homeowners are going that need a floor installer or a flooring store. They don't know who to go to, so they're going on Google to type this in and find someone that can help them solve their problem. And so if you can position yourself in front of them as number 1 or even like the number 2 or 3 spot, you're going to get a lot of phone calls and a lot of leads if you do it right. And these people are in market, ready to buy, just don't know who to buy from, and they're exclusive to you. And they're coming to you as well. They're giving you a call. And so this is it's a really amazing thing once you do this right. This is a big thing that we do for our clients that we see work super well. Number 2 is search engine optimization, which is also called SEO. I'm sure you've probably heard of that before. If not, I'll kind of explain. So this is paid Google ads, right? So now we have SEO, which is mainly like your organic ranking within Google without paying for ads, because right here you're paying for the real estate. You're paying for the ad space, right, to be number 1. Here you can't pay for it. It's free, it's organic. So you have to do a bunch of different other things in order to rank high. So this is local SEO right here within Google Maps. This one's really, really powerful. I would say the most powerful form of SEO because people want local businesses most of the time, especially if they're looking for a floor installer. And so this is where they're going to be looking. So they're going to look at your reviews, how high you're ranked, how close you are to them. And so the next form of SEO is right here, your website listing. So this is like, just regular run-of-the-mill classic SEO, right? Your organic website listing. Now, if you've got both of these, if you're ranking high on both of these, you're going to get free calls forever. So I'm not going to go into detail on how you can do search engine optimization. It comes down to a couple of things. You have to get a Google business profile. Make sure you fill that out completely. And then you got to make sure your website has your keywords in it, your cities that you serve. It's got a lot of content on your site. There's a lot of different factors at play. Make sure you get a ton of reviews for your Google business profile. That's a big ranking factor. And just make sure you keep the profile active. That's going to be really big. So if you can get both of these where you're doing ads, local SEO, and website, you're going to dominate your area for sure. The third one is going to be Facebook, Instagram ads. Now these are super powerful if you can do these right. So we do these a lot for our clients. So it's pretty much like whenever you're on Facebook or Instagram and then an ad pops up, a sponsored ad, you can leverage that to get more flooring leads. So really what works on Facebook and Instagram ads are like really good offers. So like dollar off, discounts, like percentage off, or like, even sometimes we see get a free estimate. Like it's not a great offer, but it is a call to action. It is a form of an offer. And so it can work in some markets. So what I would recommend you do is run some Facebook, Instagram ads to either Messenger, to where they can message you directly, kind of start a casual conversation, not a lot of commitment on the lead's end, or have them fill out a form. So I would do some sort of video where you're like videoing someone installing a floor, or like if you have a showroom, going around your showroom, or even like doing a selfie style video to where you can say, hey, like we're doing this offer, like come in, or like schedule an estimate. Those work incredibly well. And before and afters, make sure you do a lot of before and afters. Those are going to work super well too. So definitely do those. Fourth here, we've got a website chat widget. Probably not one you have maybe heard of before, but I'll kind of show you an example of what I mean here. So let me pull this up. So for example, this is what a website chat widget is right here, this bottom right thing. So if you are already getting traffic to your website, first off, you should have a website. If you don't have that, that could be another one we could say as a strategy to get leads. But this is how you can convert people off of your website, by installing some sort of chat widget. Now, there's different softwares out there that you can get and you can use. We have a software if you want to, message us or email us or something to get that software, we can install that for you. But get something like this to where people can convert easily off of your website. Because a lot of times people don't want to call really, or they don't want to fill out a form. It's a lot of commitment. So if someone can just message you, it is very, very powerful and something you can really leverage. So definitely get something like that. We'll go to the next one here. Number 5, Facebook groups. I've seen this work really well to where we haven't done a ton of it, but this is one of those things that can work super well if you do it right. So for every city, pretty much, there are local groups that are like garage sale groups, buy sell groups, different local business groups on Facebook. So join as many of those as you possibly can. And what you can do is make a post once a week, every couple weeks. Make sure you're not being super spammy in those. And you can do some sort of before and after, some sort of video, something that's not super salesy looking or super salesy sounding. You can have some sort of offer and kind of politely call people to action from your Facebook group post. But again, you got to be really careful in those groups that you're not being too salesy or spammy, or else you're going to get kicked out. So I would definitely recommend you have some sort of strategy with that, and it's free too, so it just kind of takes your time to do it. Number 6, database reactivation. Probably not one you are super familiar with. You might be, but if you have a database, if you're kind of an experienced floor installer or flooring store, if you have like a list of whether it's even as low as like 10 or 15 people, previous people you've done work for, and you have their information. That's what a database is. You have their email, phone number, name. So what you can do, if you have a list of 5,000, that's great. Just whatever, it doesn't matter. Just utilize your list, and you can remarket to people that you've already done work for. So whether you check up on them to see how their floor is going, see if they want to get a new one, you can ask them for a referral, which I'll kind of get into in a different strategy, and you can have some sort of incentive for them. So reactivate your database, send out bulk texts and emails, get a software to do that. A lot of different ones out there. Again, our software does that if you want to utilize ours. And so I would recommend you definitely do a database reactivation at least once a month. You can do it for Google reviews, offers, discounts, referrals, like I said. A lot of different stuff you can do there. Okay, let's go to number 7 here. Shared lead platforms. Not a huge fan of these. I know if you're watching this and you've used them, you're like, oh man, I hate these. Some people like them, some people hate them. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent on them. I mean, it is good if you're a beginner flooring company or store and you really don't know how to get a lot of leads and you're just trying to get some leads fast. it can be a pretty good strategy. I mean, you're paying per lead and you're paying for a shared lead that's going out to 5, 10 other contractors. So like if you have a really good sales process, a really good follow-up process, you can make this work. Now, if you're a smaller flooring company, that means you're gonna as the owner, you're gonna have to be on the phone a lot, following up with people. Like it's a lot. And so again, if you're looking for fast leads, like it's an okay option. I'm not a huge fan of it, but if you make it work, make it work. Last one is referral program. So this kind of fits into the database one a little bit. So you need to have a referral program. So some incentive. First off, you need to ask previous customers or anybody in your circle, anybody you know that says, "Hey, if you refer us to someone that we get their floor done for them, we'll give you $500. We'll give you 20% of the job. We'll give you an Amazon gift card." I don't know, something like that. Get creative with it. And so these work super well. Don't just expect people to just send you referrals just because I don't know, you're cool. But have some sort of incentive in place for people to take action, because that's what makes people take action. So this is not exhaustive. It is some of the main ways, most of the main ways that you can get leads. I'd highly recommend you do these top 3 for sure. Get a strategy in place for that. If you are looking for help in that, my agency works specifically with just flooring companies, flooring businesses. We can hop on a call and I'll kind of tell you if we're a good fit for each other. I will tell you if we're not. I like to be straight up and honest about that. We can't help everybody, but we do like to help as many flooring companies as possible. So yeah, you can kind of go down in the description below and you can go to our website, or you can give me a call, put my number down there, or kind of our email, shoot us an email. But yeah, so hopefully this video was helpful. If you want more flooring tips, advice, I'll be making some more video content like this for marketing tips. I'll go into more on how to do these things in future videos. Definitely subscribe down below and like it, so you can kind of get some more of this stuff in the future. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.